Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Blank to Bank Fishing. Today I'm after some pristine carp in this low stock lake. Let's see how we get on. I'm on this private lake today. Literally put my rod out a minute, 2 minutes ago and had this little tench already. That was on the Parker Baits OG fish, so that's done the business straight away. Look at that Riley little fella. Let's get him back and let's get some carp. Look at that guy. What a beauty. Rod was literally out again for barely 5 minutes. That was the OG fish wafter with a little bit of PVA just to hold it up as it dropped in. Look at that. What a beauty. 21 pound. Really bang on. Really happy with that. What a cracker, the fish in this lake. There he is on the other side. What a cracker. Well pleased with that. It's only the second one I've had out of this lake. It's hard going. Real hard going in this lake, but man, he put up a battle. Well pleased with that. Thank you very much, my man. Absolute beauty. There she is. Well, I thought I'd give you a little update. I've now had 2 tench and obviously that carp. What a strange old session this is, honestly. It's by the time I get my rods out and then they go again, it's yeah, very strange. But it's my first session with Cracker just by himself, so no mama here for him. So he's making the most of that at the moment. He's just got, he's down here, look. I've just taken his lead off, so he's making the most of it. Cracker, what's this? What's this? He's a funny boy. He's standing on top of my bait box for some reason. I think he's doing it to get high up. He's been underneath my chair a minute ago. But yeah, it's like 23, 24 degrees heat. And yeah, and it's just started doing this. So I'll show you. Hopefully you better see. Chucking it down. Can't really see it on there. It's that real fine mist rain that absolutely drenches you. So yeah, so I got our bivvy up quickly, which Cracker's trying to take down at the moment by the sounds of things. Yeah, so I got this done. Just got out the old trusty. What are you doing? Oh, he's on my pack of Mac. Yeah, it's mine. Got the old trusty, like £5 from London about 15 years ago, pack of Mac. Do need to get a better one, really. It's literally wafer thin. That keeps you dry for about 2 seconds, but I haven't got anything else yet. He's trying to get himself all comfy on top of all the kit. You right there, mate? You right? Just in case you're wondering what his eye is, he has cherry eye, but it pops in and out, like, you know, all the time. So yeah, it's nothing to worry about. He did have surgery on it, but it still comes out sometimes. Bless him. But yeah, it goes back in normally quite quickly. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get another carp if I can have 2 in a sesh from this lake, which is not easy. Low stock lake. And great. I've still got 2 targets in here that I'm still really after. And one's called Whiskers. Desperate to have him. He's in an original stock, I think in like the 1970s or something. Someone showed me some paperwork and stuff for it. And then there's another one called, you know, uncreatively the Big Common. But I don't know if that's his official name, but that's what everyone refers to him as. So I suppose it is. Oh, I'm in again, but looks things like potentially. Am I in? Oh, it went. Oh, that was a big hit. The rod took a real big hit then. That must have been some hell of a line. The line's gone over there as well. What's going on? Ah, it was a coot. Oh, God, that's close. Oh. Woo. After I was just saying, I wanted a second, that would have, yeah, that would have done it. I really fancy the weather for it today. The pressure's dropped. Yeah, and I was just desperate to get out, give these Delcams a go. Absolutely loving them so far. Yeah, great little sesh. Great little sesh at the moment. It's really shallow. Where that right hand rod where I had that first one, it must be like 2 foot at most. But you know, look how quick I had that other one. And what I've just done, my left hand rod before I try to show you. My left hand rod I did have just round here, there's some like reeds down there, and well, not reeds actually, it's just like watery stuff, weedy, cressy type stuff around there, and I put it just round the back of that. That's where I got that second tench. But now what I've done is I've put it, I'll try to show you on here, zoom in. So you see these lilies here, so this end we refer to as the shallows. There's always tons of carp down there. But yeah, I've put it like in here, which just looks lovely. You can see I put the Parker Baits flat spot out there as well. The oil, I reckon, but I can see it. Honestly, I just feel really confident today. I can see either of them tearing off. The right hand rod's been out a while now though. Obviously that might be stuck in weed or something like that. I think I've got an OG, what have I got on that? Yeah, OG fish wafter. And then this left hand rod, I still had one PVA bag made up with some pellets, but actually what I've done with that is I've put in a single grain of sweet corn in there, imitation sweet corn. Might not do me, I've never had anything on imitation corn here, but I don't know, just thought give it a little go. But if that doesn't work in a little while, try something else. But yeah, when you're on top, you've got to make the most of it. Cracker's found himself a little bed down here on top of all my stuff. Brilliant. Right there, mate. So I've gone for something a bit different today. I've gone for one of these bad boys for something to eat. Looks alright. Yeah, just nice and easy. Didn't want to have to cook too much while I've got Cracker here and I'm on my own with him, because he's in training to be a good fishing dog, but he's doing very well. He's had a few times off the lead so far, which is good. But yeah, I'm just hoping for another carp. If I could have two this session, it'd just be epic. But I do fancy it. I just, so I've had 3 tench now and the 1 carp, so yeah, pretty happy with that. Lovely little spot I've got here. Yeah, the rain stopped now, so yeah, should be right. Well, I think in one of my last videos I was going on about how it stopped raining or something like that. And it's basically whatever I said, I cursed it because it's raining again. Not necessarily a bad thing though, because it is quite warm today, so I think if anything that's going to help. I'm getting a few knocks on my left hand rod, which I'll change where that is now. I'll just show you where I've put that. So probably can't quite see, but let me zoom this bad boy out. So where there's a gap between the lilies there, in there, and I can see there's plumes of stuff coming up where I reckon they're munching around or having a move around down there. And I've had like on this left-hander, I've had 3 or 4 liners now, which suggests to me they're in the air, and I'll keep loosening my line off a bit, trying to make sure it's, they're not hitting it on root or anything. But it definitely looks like there's been a bit of a plume coming up there and some bubbles. Look, just another bubble up on it. So yeah, I reckon they're there. So I reckon I've got a chance there. I do reckon I've got a chance on that one as well. So yeah, just feeling really confident today, really enjoying it. The time at the moment, let's have a look. Right, the time at the moment is just hit 2 o'clock. I haven't got long today. I've got until 4 really. Missus got some family over, so I'm going having dinner with them, so I can't stay here too long. And really should probably be packed up at 4, really. Yeah, only got a couple of hours left. But yeah, I think Cracker's my good luck charm so far. He's getting pretty muddy now. Yeah, he really wants my seat. He keeps sitting in my seat whenever I get out of it. So I think he thinks this is his fishing chair, but at some point I do need to get myself a decent one. This was one I got years ago for about 30 quid from Argos or something, but I mean, it's done the job. But the legs now, sometimes they're really difficult to get stuck out, so I do need to get myself a better chair at some point, but it's done the business. But yeah, I think he might be claiming this chair, possibly. Look at him. Yeah. My lucky charm. Every time he comes, I catch. Last 3 times he's come with me, I've caught. But normally my missus, his mummy's here. But yeah, this is the first time just me and him. So that's the boys' day. He's keeping his eyes on the water. checking if there's anything going on, listening out for signs. Cracker? Ignoring me. Cracker! Good boy. Come on, carp. Still using this bad boy. This is definitely one of my bits of kit that comes on every single trip with me. If you haven't seen my review of this quarter tackle box, I'll put a link to it above. It's definitely a great little bit of kit. Well, it's now 20 to 4. I've still only had that one carp and the free tench, but I cannot complain. That's only the second carp I've managed to nick out of here. It's a low stock lake, it's hard. So yeah, really pleased with that. It's a really good start. As I said before, I haven't got long. I'm probably gonna have to start packing up by about 4 o'clock really. So that's probably the last video. If there's another one, then there's been some kind of dramatic ending. The rods are still out, they remain out right to the end. Hopefully I can just bag another one for you. But if not, it's been a brilliant day either way. Yes! Well, there he is, the star of today's show. 22.4. After that other fish earlier, the 21 pounder. I can't go wrong, I've never had two in a day from here. Well, what a session that turned out to be. Just when I thought that was the end and it was going to be just the one carp. That left hand rod shot off. That was a Parker Baits OG Fish wafter again, on an inline lead. Annoyingly, the inline lead didn't drop off, which weren't ideal, so I'm going to have a look at that. But either way, it was a nice short hair rig again. But actually, that one was on a PVA bag. That one PVA bag with the OG Fish, and I put the flat spot in it. Both of the ones I had today had recently had flat spot in the area, so I'm convinced that's helped as well. But yeah, top bait really at the moment. Bearing in mind I was fishing this lake for probably 10, possibly even 11 months prior to changing bait, and I tried all sorts of things, live, imitation, normal baits, spoilies, all different flavours, pop-ups, everything, and couldn't get anything. And since I've been using Parker Baits, I'm not getting them out of here. I've never had two out of here in a day. Mega session, yeah, and then the free tench as well. So 5 fish. I'm not even here that long. I was meant to have packed up nearly an hour ago actually, so I better get going. But yeah, either way, brilliant day. If you enjoyed watching this, please check out some of my other videos, and remember to like and subscribe to me. I'm only a small channel, but it really helps. I basically started the channel for my kids for when they're not here, and they've enjoyed watching them, and it's just built on from there. I just love making them basically. But yeah, and improving all the time. That guy's obviously gone back in there. He's been propolised up to deal with them lifted scales he had, so he'll be right as rain soon. What a day, what a day, amazing. Yeah, haven't really got much more to say. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I hope on your next trip you avoid the blank and get some fish on the bank.